Mexican urban legends are stories about supernatural events that were born in real times and places in Mexico. There are towns where urban legends are spoken of as something real, like Mexico, Belgium is a land of myths and legends. Now I will show you the most scariest urban legends of Mexico and Belgium. This is the urban legend that has filled with terror all those who have to travel the section of the Guaymas-Empalme highway, regardless of whether they travel by taxi, passenger or cargo van, or any other vehicle. They will inevitably meet the woman in white. The urban legend began to circulate from the time of the 70s. It is said that in the area known as Batuecas, you could see a woman in a white dress wandering along the side of the road. Suddenly, the specter disappeared, and the drivers were terrified to see her sitting next to them. More than 40 years ago, the Batuecas area served as an area of bars, in which today you can see the ruins of this. And the story tells that a woman worked in one of those places who was tragically murdered. The detail is that they never found her body. In the 70s in Celaya, there was a puppeteer named Jose Oviedo, known as Capi Oviedo, who put on a show in the city along the street of Hidalgo in the center of the city, or on his own house on the same street. Every time he did a show, many children gathered together, accompanied by their parents because Capi Oviedo was very popular at the time. His shows consisted of 33 puppets in a 1.5-meter theater adorned with velvet. One night after giving a show, he began to realize that strange things were happening in his home, such as the sound of puppet footsteps or the disarray of them, until one day he discovered that two puppets, a woman and a man dressed in dance costumes, were lying on the ground as if they had performed a dance. Later days, he woke up listening to the sound of the puppet's footsteps. The stamping intensified, and it seemed that he was approaching the room. However, he stayed in his bed waiting. The next morning, no dolls were in their place. In fact, they were scattered throughout in the house. His next action was to take the 33 puppets and lead them to Bliss. Time passed and he continued giving his functions until that the puppet that represented a judge, he began to turn his head until he came face to face with Capi Oviedo. Capi Oviedo ended the act and did not return to give performances. He decided to bury the puppets, and he was hardly seen in the city. They say that in the gardens within the municipality of Darvai is the gate of hell. They say that formerly the devil, when he went out to do his misdeeds, he used to lie down on a rock known as the devil's bed to rest before returning to hell. Today people say that the door is sealed with a stone called Highness Stone that acts as a stopper and that must be painted white every equinox and solstice to keep it closed. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like, share, comment and subscribe to see more videos like this. If you have video recommendations, please let me know in the comments below.